Hi, I'm Willie. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be looking at the Drolo molecular disruptor today. This pedal is basically the do-it-all of the Drolo series. And what I want to do, even though, let's take a second to explain a few things. So you've got two banks of 8 patches, 0 to 7 each, of course. And even though you can have 16 different algorithms here, and he's got even more than that on his website that you can choose from to be preloaded onto a card that goes inside of the unit. And if you wanted to change those at some time, because he does update them, you can actually order a new card that goes in it. It's a chip, not really a card. But I think what I'm going to do today is just go over two of the algorithms, the two most popular most likely, because they do have their own kind of spin-off pedals. And I'll say, if you want to leave me comments and say, go over more algorithms, I can do that. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. But I do think these two are incredibly good. More about that later. Anyways, we're going to try to get to some sounds before a whole lot of talking. And so let me explain a few things real fast. Based on your algorithm, you've got 3 different soft knobs, right? And then this PS knob, you have a P0, P1, P2. The PS changes what the switch does. And the switch and this knob are tethered to the functionality of the first pot. So that's the rundown on that. You also have sample rate, feedback, wet and dry blend, trails or no trails. If you don't know what that is, you get the point. Okay. Let's go over the Glitcholay. So fun. All right, so these knobs, right, we've got, on this algorithm we have rate, sample size, and then the randomness, just how wild it's going to get at any given time based on who knows. So we'll turn this random down for a second so that we can stay on the straight and narrow. Obviously, it's a pretty sweet glitch effect. It kind of runs around on its own, jumps in and out when you turn that random up. It's pretty nice. I like it. I've even used it on vocals on a record, and we'll also do some synthesizer and some guitar with it too, but we'll get to that. That's probably enough of that. Stretcholay. as you can see, I'm using this switch in order to create a new sample, right? You don't have to, but that's pretty much, I think, what it's designed to be done with here with the knob. Let me explain. So below noon on this knob, which is also this knob when this is on, right? You're actually going to be doing your recording, and above noon, it's going to play back the last sample and it will stop recording. Your second knob, pot 1, is going to be counterclockwise all the way, no stretching. Here at noon, this is the maximum stretch, and then all the way to the right is going to be all as reversed as it gets, or I guess no stretching while in reverse. That's an important detail. The closer that you get to noon, the more stretching occurs in these two polar opposite time fields, maybe. Okay, and then our last knob here is going to determine the size of the grain, the size of the sample. So let's put that to use, right? So something you may have noticed I just did. These switches, both of them actually, have the opportunity to be switched either as a momentary or as on-off. Right. Which is nice. And I will say that I've got some pedals that have multiple functionality to the switches that don't feel that great. Like if you were going to use it as a guitar pedal with your feet, you'd be like, oh, this keeps pissing me off because it keeps doing the wrong thing and it won't react right. These switches are nice. I like these a lot. They feel good. They don't confuse you or be confused by you. So that's good. Probably enough of that. All right. I'm not sure if I like that one. That's cool. about this pedal. You know, it's pretty cool. I do think it's kind of strange how... Of course, it doesn't illustrate it whenever I'm hoping it will on cue. But I do think it's kind of strange how on the guitar it seems like there's a little bit more hiss and crackle, maybe. Not sure really why that is. Maybe I'm just noticing it more because there's more free space compared to whenever I'm playing piano. I don't know. But it definitely, you know, is something that is not completely clean. There's going to be weird noises, sort of self-oscillating at times, and things that make you go, well, why the hell is it doing that? You know, you're going to have that. But that's also kind of the charm. Also, I'd say, you know, there's all kinds of different sounds, and I'm sure there's lots of great ones. Though these are just the two that I find myself the most drawn to. And it makes me wonder, like, would it have been better to get like a Stamen and a Stretcholay, what's it called? Stretch Weaver instead? Maybe. Then again, then you have to buy two pedals instead of just one. And then you also don't get a lot of other functionality. However, live, both of those pedals would probably be more to the point for what you wanted and probably a little less confusing to remember what the changing knobs on this pedal are changing to. Then again, you know, with repetition, you probably remember. But, you know, big decisions. They're all handmade in Belgium, so pretty cool, except that they sell out really fast, and so regardless of which one you get, it's going to be kind of a mad scramble. I think this batch sold out in 2 minutes, so, you know, good luck. But I wanted to do a pedal on this because it is really great, especially as a studio application. This thing will give you just tons of crazy options to explore that, you know, half the time, 90% of the time, you don't know what you're going to get, but you're fine with that. And you end up going, well, that was really weird, and I love it. So I suggest it. I think they did a great job. And maybe you should get one too. Who knows? Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, tell your friends. All right. Pretty cool.